All right. Well, I did get this all finished up, the hoppers and the chests and so on. So there is now a pretty respectable amount of storage capacity for all of these materials. I need to get some item frames in here to put on this bottom row of chests, just as a reminder of what each slice is for. But yeah, and I'm also going to have to get, for this one, I need to get a hold of a poison potato, but I don't have any yet. And that's because this is pretty much all the potato that I have. And I know it's all the carrot that I have right now. So, yeah. So anyway, the storage part of it is done. I need to address something up there. And this is another case of looking back at something you did before and asking yourself, why did I do that? You ever done that? Of course you have. We all have. But in this case, it has to do with these hoppers. I don't need all of these. I only need the middle one. The rest of that, you just pop some stone in there. And out there. And how about there? There. There. Now get outside here. See, now there isn't a hopper here to lock with a redstone signal, so I can just go like that, break this. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and break that out, throw a piece of cobble here, and now I've moved the lever to this block, so throw that there. Bring this down. Do I have... yeah, I've got a little bit of redstone. So pop that here and there. And dig this out. Yeah, okay. And I've got a repeater. So I'm going to throw a repeater down here. Because this signal... these repeaters that I have on this line, I put the maximum distance apart. So making this line even one block longer is going to mean it won't reach unless I put in an extra repeater. There. Now here, I can go ahead and just throw cobble here to make this look the way it did before. Well, not quite. Okay, now I need a couple of cobblestone slabs. That's not something you hear people say all the time. Talking about needing cobblestone slabs. How about needing cobblestone and not having any? There. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. That's more than I need. I can just go ahead here. Top slab here. Top slab here. That way the redstone signal doesn't get broken in either case. And now... just dirt that back in, the grass will grow back over, and we're good. So now, let's see, get out my tilling device, fix that, and let's see, oh, for crying out loud. You mean to tell me I don't have a water bucket in here? Well, oh, yes, I do. Okay. There's one there. There, that'll freeze back over. And now we go here. And these two should be balancing out. Okay. They're balancing out right there instead of directly under this. Those go in. Oh, come on. And these go in. Okay. And they're going to end up in that one chest that is, that one slice that's unset right now because I don't have any poisoned potatoes to put in. Okay, so this part is good. And the next bit is going to involve here. And I think what I'm going to have to do is just break this down and move it, because I'm going to end up needing two chests here. One where wheat will be stored for use with breeding, and another one that's an input chest where the leather, raw beef, and steak will go. Yeah, let's just take some of those. I got some steak. Alright, great. Now this is where I'm going to need to make a few more slices to that filter system. And one of the reasons I like this filter system design is that it is in fact tileable. It's very easy to expand it. First, I'm going to go up here and take the redstone out of this one. Alright, that'll work. Yeah. So I could go with the leather, steak, raw beef, alright, I'll need redstone torches put in the correct place. I need to go up here and put in repeaters like so. More stone. And then over here, comparators. Oh, you so-and-so. I couldn't jump because there was no space above me. Alright. While I'm at it, a bit of dust. Hoppers. Yeah. Hoppers going into the comparators. Alright, is this... Let's see, regular, trapped, regular, and trapped. Okay. And here's trap, or regular now. And back to the trapped. Yeah. And I know in 1.13 there's the thing where you can now have different behavior with vanilla chests. And that's all well and good, but yeah. Alright, so that's all set up. So all I need now, let's see, some stone brick. That's my filter material. Okay, so that one's leather. Get me some more stone brick. And that one could be steak, the cooked variety. And this one can be raw beef. Bang. Done. Great. Now this wall's going to have to go back again. Say another 5 or 6 blocks probably. Okay. That in there, and bang. Filter expanded, ready to go. And still, I need to get some poison potatoes, but that shouldn't be a big deal. As a matter of fact, let me rearrange just a little bit. Take that out of here and put it there so that the poison potatoes will go to the end one. Because any of those that's empty will accept the first thing that comes into them. Yeah. Which is fine if you're building a new system and you don't want to go to the trouble of setting up individual slots individually. You can just let them grab whatever the first thing that comes into them is. But, yeah. Okay. Now, from here, from this point, I need to do a little something about getting wheat from here, which, let's see, which one of these is it? It's that one. Okay, how about we change this up? We'll put the carrot over here. We'll put the wheat on the first one in the line, because that'll just be easier logistically. Because now I can put something here and have a hopper underneath of this chest to pull wheat out. So now I need to get back out here to the cow farm area. I suppose you could call that a ranch of a kind. Anyway. Yeah. I'll leave this here for right now. I'll end up having to move it. But for right here, you know what I didn't pay any attention to? What was the Y value over there? Okay. Enough messing around. I don't believe this. Instead of guessing and playing dumb little games like that, I will go down here and find out what is the Y value. What coordinates am I aiming for? Right on this level. Let's see. The Y is 53. And, or, yeah, 53. We got an X of 63. Well, an X of 65 for the wheat storage. And that's going to be at minus 827. Okay. Now I can go in there and dig smartly, knowing where I'm at and where I'm headed, and actually know what I'm doing instead of all this really annoying guesswork. Alright, 54, so I need one more block down. Hello. Ah, here we are. Alright, now, what I'm going to need is a mechanism to move wheat from there up to there. And, well, I'm thinking that underneath the chest I can have a dropper facing up, and that will inject material into the chest. What I'm going to need is a redstone means of determining, is that chest full? So that if the chest is full, I can put out a signal and say, have that signal somehow stop the action over here that is sending stuff to it. Because obviously, if otherwise, it's just going to make a mess. Now, yes, I can put a comparator on the back of the chest. Let me get up there. Oh. Sometimes that offhand bit is really annoying. Okay, so, and this is where I'm going to have to yank everything out of here, so just throw a chest down. I put a lot more in there than just that. There. All right. So comparator. So I have a chest here, and somewhere, presumably here, just for the sake of doing something, put a comparator. Now, when the chest is full, this thing will put out a redstone signal of 15. Or I could put like a torch here and a bit of dust here, or just maybe a torch there. Would that work? Probably not. It'd need the redstone signal feeding into the side, but yeah. But anyway, I can get a signal off of this when that is full. Great. So I can have a dropper facing up, putting wheat into it. That's great. And when the chest is full of wheat, a signal comes out, and then, well, let's see. It would have to go over at least one, and then it could start stepping down. Yeah. You can see how that's not exactly, well, let's put it this way. This facility is going to have to be rearranged a little bit for this, and then there's going to have to be a structure built around part of it, at least the front, to contain or at least not have this being naked redstone out in the world. Yeah. So that ought to be something there. And then down below, let's see. I know somebody said something about a hopper minecart, and I suppose that's a legitimate option. I'll make this a little wider. Let's see. Now, a hopper minecart coming to, say, right there. Well, not there, but here. Yeah, you know what I mean. A hopper minecart coming here would pull stuff out of this chest. Presumably, the comparator trick would work with the hopper minecart so that you could tell when it was full, and then when it's full, launch it on and send it over here, where it would arrive probably above a hopper, which would that's where the hopper minecart would empty out, and then there's a fairly simple circuit that would have a dropper chain facing up to take stuff up there and eventually putting it into the chest. That's great. And then having a signal off the comparator up there shouldn't be too much of a problem to staircase it down here somewhere, where it would then turn off the circuit that sends stuff up. And I'm assuming, dangerous as that is, that in addition to turning off the circuit that runs the dropper chain going up, a branch of that could come over here and disable the circuit that launches the hopper minecart from here when it's full. So that the whole thing is dependent on whether or not there is room in the chest up there. That part's great. At least that's the working theories of what needs to be. What I need to do now is start putting this together with actual redstone that does stuff. So it's time to make up a bunch of droppers. Probably more than that. All right. There we go. Droppers. All right. Okay, the dropper chain, if I recall correctly, it's an alternating. Oh heck, I'm going to actually have to look that up. It's been a while since I've built that. And unlike certain redstone genii and whatnot, I don't have these things memorized because I don't use them that super often. But yeah, okay, I'm going to have to look that up and get that started, and then get some kind of a start on the detection signal. How about actually, yeah, how about I start detecting when that chest is full? Let me go ahead and get some daylight. Yeah, I'm going to start by detecting the fact that that chest is full and work from there. And send the full signal down below. Yeah. Bearing in mind that I'm going to have to do some kind of repeater action every now and then to keep the signal fresh. Let's see. All right. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, yeah. Actually, that's a good place for the repeater. And no, that was wrong. Okay. So here we go. There is our chest is full signal. All right. So that much is great. All right, I can have a block here. I can have a block there. I need one of my droppers. Right here. And then throw the chest on top of it. Okay, so when this thing gets full, redstone signal comes on and goes down below, presumably letting the system know that's full, you can stop now. Of course, I can't put anything here because I'll cut redstone signals. This is why this is going to have some kind of a structure in here to sort of hide this and not have it bare naked out in the world. I don't know any kind of way to do this with the chest up top, and yeah. Alright, now that is pretty much done up here. You know, when it's full, this will come on and trigger the circuit that is going to be set up to shut it off. What I need to do now is get the hopper chain put together, not hopper chain, the dropper chain going upwards. That will feed stuff upwards until it gets a signal here that says stop. And I might have to take this signal back around this way. Instead, so that it's not interfering with the circuit there. Yeah. So, let's see. I'm getting into the half-hour mark. I know I am, and I just broke my circuit. Beautiful. All right. Anyway, I'm getting into the half-hour mark here, and I am now at the part where I'm going to have to spend some time looking up wikis or websites or whatever to recall the design of that thing, or look at one that I have built elsewhere in the world, and get the dropper chain going and figure out how I'm going to move stuff from one place to another, how the hopper minecart thing is going to have to work, and how I can use that redstone signal to shut the system off. Disabling this down here with a redstone signal is going to be easy. That's not a problem. But shutting off, stopping the hopper minecart when it's full, that's another question. And then, of course, on this end, the hopper minecart will need to arrive and stay there until it's empty and then kick on, which I suppose could be a reversal of the I'm full signal. In any event, I'm gonna have to do some off-camera stuff to figure this out and get a little bit of a prototype or something put together, and we'll continue this next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.